There now follows a party election broadcast by the Conservative Party.
In February this year, Labour's Minister for Europe, Denis McShane, went to Brussels and signed this document, a blueprint for a rather frightening future European state. For a government famous for its publicity machine, this was one piece of news that didn't make its way into the newspapers or onto TV. That's not surprising, perhaps, when you consider the content. The document that Labour's Minister for Europe signed up to calls itself a political vision for Europe. It's not a vision that the vast majority of people in this country would share. It proposes a radical transfer of power from Britain to a European state. It commits Labour to a taxation policy for Europe, a single immigration policy, and a single welfare system across the European Union. Interestingly, it also surrenders Britain's seat at the UN Security Council. More power for Europe, much less power for Britain. It looks like a fait accompli.
But is it a fait accompli? Or is there another way? Lots of people say that you can only do business with Europe in one of two ways. Either you've got to hand over ever more powers, or you've got to give up altogether.
That's just the sort of thing Margaret Thatcher was told. People told her, "You'll never get our money back from Europe." But she wasn't having that. She said no. And look what happened. Britain got our rebate, which is still being paid to this day. People said the same sort of thing to us about the euro. They told us if you don't join, you won't survive on your own. We didn't accept that. The Conservatives again said no. The truth is, if you stand up for what you believe in, you can get things done. Today people are telling us you've either got to sign up to everything that comes out of Europe or give up altogether. Well, they're wrong. There is an alternative, the Conservative alternative. We will do what we've done before. We'll make clear that not every country in Europe has to sign up to everything that comes out of Europe. Just look at the euro. Some countries are in and some countries are out. And that's fine. Conservative policy is simple. If some countries want to integrate more closely, let them. But they can't force Britain to join them if we don't want to. And we can take back powers from Europe by tough negotiation, just as we did with the rebate. Only the Conservatives have the strength to succeed. We've done it before, we'll do it again. Britain is a great country. We deserve a government that has the confidence to get the best deal for Britain, not a government that gives up at the first hint of trouble. No one likes to say no, but sometimes you have to get what you want. Politics isn't just about being popular. It's about deciding what needs to be done and doing it.
If you want to put Britain first in Europe, vote Conservative on Thursday.
That was